Hey everyone, I'm finally back. I got let back into the game. And now that I am never building traps on this channel again. Or trapping for that matter. It's just not worth it anymore. But what I will do is I will start doing some good deeds or acts of good deeds. I am going to do more submarine videos, I promise. But for right now, I was actually looking at something else I discovered recently that I think might help, especially if you have the multiple boats game pass. I think you're really going to love this one. Because the one problem that I've encountered, and that I'm sure a lot of other people have encountered in this game, is that whenever you're actually building things, so, you get your platform going like, oh yeah, I've got my build platform. Why is it vertical? I don't know. It'd probably be more like this. And then, you're just sitting here working on whatever. And then the next thing you know, you have somebody who just comes up to you and starts shooting at you for no good reason. Well, I do believe that I have found the perfect solution. And it's very easy to build. You don't need the multiple game pass. You could also have a friend who builds this for you. But what I'm going to show you is this kind of anti-grieving setup. So all you need is we just need the anti-aircraft turret. And I actually love this thing because this thing has a lot of armor on it already, just as it is. And all you want to do is you just want to set it upside down like this. And now we're just going to stick a gyroscope on it. So yes, unfortunately, you do need to have this unlocked for it to work. And once you find the goat, you want the balloons to be facing outwards on it. Don't worry, it should straighten itself out whenever I place the next thing. The next thing that we're placing is we're going to get a Mark 1 pilot seat. The other seat works as well for it. The grandma's wheelhouse. So now it should sit like this. And all we're going to do is and this is the most important part, make sure you put your a spawn teleport on it. So that is it. So all you do with it is you simply hop on board and you just drag this thing out to wherever your build spot is. So let's say this chest over here, for example, is our build area, or where we're going to start our build. What you would do is you'd start building a perimeter around it. So once we don't do that, but once it stops moving, and you're going to want to make sure it stops moving, so sit in the seat, because if you just hop out while it's still moving, chances are it's still going to be drifting about. But now all we do is once we get in the right spot, we take our red block and we set it in the middle, and now it should be floating up. It's nice and out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. And so what we do is we continue working on our whatever, basically. We just continue building here. And if somebody starts shooting at us while we're building something, we just quickly teleport over to our turret that's sitting up above us. And we just hop on the turret. And as you can see, it's pretty stable. It's also nice because, well, the turret itself also acts as a shield because the gun that's sitting out in front of you, well, you see how it covers half of your body? So only really your head's exposed. You can use the gun itself to protect most of your body. I mean, the thing has a pretty large health reserve as it is. And you're also pretty small. You only appear as a speck in the sky, so you're pretty well hidden. I do apologize. Yeah, see? And also the aim's pretty accurate too. It's just because I'm running the recording software that things are acting a little slower. But it's not a bad setup, and then of course, as I was saying earlier, you would have a whole bunch of these acting as a perimeter around your build area. So, it's a nice little thing, to have set up. The only problem I found with these things is that whenever you jump out of them, they have a 50-50 shot or a 50-50 chance of drifting. But the range is pretty good. So, definitely something to keep in mind. But anyways, this was just a quick short tutorial. I am going to do more submarine tutorials, of course. I know that I've been putting them off, but I'll get to them. I'm also going to do a lot more compact builds, because me personally, I really like to make nice and compact things. Like, take this for example. I will show this off in another video, but this thing needs quite a few tweaks, because right now what I found is that a bunch of people have figured out a way to shoot underneath and hit you, as you can see by him shooting over there. But yeah, so I am back. I am looking forward to making more videos for you guys, and I really hope to develop some things that you guys will really enjoy using in this game. Well, see ya!